It is brutally, brutally obvious that God exists. And we can do this super quickly. Let's do a side by side. Super quick, super easy. I'm going to show you something that people say geniuses designed this. And they're right. People with genius IQs designed this thing. No argument. And it's so clear that it's designed by geniuses. Look at it walk down hills. This thing walking down hills. There it is, walking down a hill. It's a robot, and it's learning to walk through this little bark. It's getting better at it. Still very, very awkward. Now it looks even better at it. Look at that. It's probably coming to the Tesla walker, and now it's walking up a hill. It looks stilted. It looks uncomfortable. It looks like it's going to fall over, like you could knock it over with a feather, but it's learning. So people would say, man, that's designed by geniuses. Utter geniuses designed that. Think of the human nature, the human IQ that went into that. Designed. But this here, which you're about to see, had no designer. It had no direction. It is simply the response of billions and billions and billions of years of random mutations. Oh, and by the way, the DNA that governs it, the language that is DNA, that came about randomly because, as you know, meaningful information, books are written by random all the time. I'm forever walking down the beach and running into sentences in the sand. I'm forever seeing birds write things accidentally with their talons. Happens all the time. Look at this and tell me that you can look at that robot and say, that's obviously designed. And then watch this and say, oh gosh, that's all random mutation. Happens to be a world records 100-meter dash. It's just billions and billions of years of random mutation, the lungs working, the muscles working, the fast twitches firing, the ability to focus and win at that level, the smooth movement. And as this is going on, there's the cognition, there's the heart rate, there's the respiratory system, there's the regulatory system, the nervous system, the digestive system's doing what it needs to do to feed this machine. If you look at that robot and say, that's clearly the design of a human genius, who designed that? Because the robot was made by people who were first made. The robot was made by people who were given the ability to talk and communicate and hear and write down. The robot was made by people who couldn't exist without a starting point, sperm and egg. God exists because only a God could always exist. A robot, a superintelligence, be my guest. Tell me how it was created. Only a God could always exist. And this is what Aristotle called God, the unmoved mover. So if you believe that there was absolutely nothing and then the Big Bang happens, you have a real important question to answer. What started the Big Bang? Something. No, you said there's nothing. What was the something? Then you need to get back to who put the something there. And you get into a problem of infinite regression. God of the Bible, the God of the Bible, always existed, always will exist, required no beginning. He stitched us together in our mother's womb. He counted every hair on our heads, and he put into us readable, writable, shareable, repeatable, falsifiable language called DNA, and we can sprint. And we can build robots that one day will be able to sprint, but they could have never got the beginning without the great unmoved mover.